Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Pete. You're watching Pete J. Cooper the Automobile, and yes, we're going on with the prancing horse. Alright, right in front of me, we've at the last stage, the last what we finished, we've put all that mesh in that is there, and we're going on with that, but we're starting with something else, so let's get the car out. Because we're putting something on the car, and in this case, the back of the car, because we're going to put some pipes on those. These are some parts that we had from the last time. There is in the back, there are notches in there that will keep you from putting the wrong one in the wrong place. Let's get those out. I think these are the ones from on the outside, and these are the ones on the inside. Ah, there we go. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's really hard to show you. Just make sure that the notches, so we're putting these, as you can see, we're putting those on, and there are notches in there that you can see how you have to do that. Oh, and this is what it should look like. Let's do the other side as well. And as you can see right there, that one's on as well. And that we will keep for later, so we put up with the pile that we have right there, and we're going on. And we're going to actually be working with that and that. So let's get them out. All right, so we've got these parts to put on. First thing we do is put these two together, like so. And let's find out what kind of screw we're using. That's the 5 screw, which is an F screw. So let's get those closer. It's into plastic, so no need for oil. And that is what we should have. Next one is this one to put in. Like so. And we're screwing in we're putting it in like so. Have a look at that there. Like so. And then we're screwing in a screw from this side, and that is a P screw. And this is not an easy thing to do. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to unscrew it, put it in, because then it's so much easier to put in. So it's like that, it's like that. Then we have to put it in like so. There you go. As you can see, that's a whole lot easier than putting that bracket in first and then putting everything together. And that is what we should have. Now we're going to put that one on. Getting it out first. This is metal. All right, let's see how they want that in. So with those metal parts that way, and then like so. It's still a P screw, because it changes from stage to stage, and we screw them in from the outside. Make sure you have a good look at how that little bracket is compared to the hole that is in there. By itself, it's not in there at the proper position. That is what we have. Have a look. Those little notches are towards the wing, and we have those little things that we're going to push onto, and I think we need to push them through. I think they need to be all the way. There we go. So you can move them about. There we go. This is what we should have. Now we're going to get that one out, and that one is going to go in the middle right there. And are those the only screws that we're putting in? Yes, and these are we're pushing down here. I don't know where they're going, but they'll probably do, they'll hold something later on. 8, that's the D screw. Don't screw it tight all the way. We still have those 2 parts, but we'll leave them there so as not to lose them. Now we've got both sides in, so we can tighten them up. And as you can see, we put that on and that wing will come up in some way. We're getting these brackets out because we're actually going to put them on, and we're going to put them there. Okay, and those are 7 screws, which is, so we're going to add those H screws out and put those brackets onto that silver thing, because there's a hole on one side, and then we are going to screw it to the points that you see right there. Alright, we're going to screw it in without that bracket in, and then we're going to push it in. Okay, then we're going to get that one for the other side, and we're going to do the same thing. We put those screws in. Alright, so we've got that winglet in there. As you can see, that is what it can do. I need to loosen this one side, because that, I think both of them are not in the right position, so I'll just loosen up this side because that's the nearest to me. That's easiest to do. Okay, to see where those black things that we put on, we have these arms that are in here. Well, I'll show you in a moment. We have those arms on those there. They're saying to put it behind there, but I can't, because then it will break. And it looks like it is in the right position there. So I'll leave it at that and find out what we do next. Okay, this is nice. We're going to put this whole thing. Okay, we're putting these on. This light is out again. Both of them are out. What's happening? All right, let's put a dryer on that. These lights kept coming out, so I put a little bit of Tamiya cement on it and hope it stays in. All right, let's go back to this again. Pretty darn easy, but let's do it that way. I don't know, they're not showing it properly, so I don't know how these go in. No, they must be underneath. I can't imagine anything otherwise. Here we go, and they're out again. This is not easy, guys. I'm trying something that I should not be doing, but this is the only way this will stay in. This side is staying in, but this side won't. These lights wouldn't stay in. They just wouldn't stay in. Let's try this again. So we're going to put it on this side because we're going to put some more stuff on here. But that is not working where the cables are. Is this a good place to put it? They're not actually showing where. Are they showing it where we put that light cable? So where I just put it is not the right way. I'm gonna put it right there somewhere. Don't know if you see that, but I'll put it down so you can see it. We put this whole area in there, and now we're going to put some flaps on. These stages are not easy, guys, I can tell you that. Let's open them all up, but it has to come through that. Okay, have a look at that. These need to come through, otherwise you cannot put this winglet on, because that is what that little thing is for. Like that, and like that, and then we are going to put the number 9 in, which is a Y screw. So the back of the car now and this part are now connected with those 2 arms, 2 winglets. So if you move the winglet up there, this winglet will move as well. That's more or less what's happening, because they're connected. All right, that is done. Oh, That's a little bit impossible because there's a screw there. But we will do it this way. That will work as well. I can't push it. I can't push it the other way because there's a screw in the way here, so I can't push it that way. And I don't want to do over. I want to do it under that frame part, and that's what they're showing as well. It's slightly different, but I'm happy with what I have here compared to what they're doing. Thank you very much for joining me again. Please like, subscribe and pass it on, and join me next time when I do some more on this car, as you see right there in front of me. And it was a hassle. A lot of little things I had to do and redo, so I hope that we will do some more beautiful things the next time. But as I said, please join me then, and I hope to see you there. Check out my channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.